It's still a power-packed house. In fact, the panel section will blow your mind. How many of you are excited already? These are young Nigerians getting it and making all the sense, right? Is Mazi connected now? If not, can we have the panel section, please? And then, Nelson. All right, so we have two panel sections actually. The first one is the business syndicate section, and then the second section is the social and governance section, right? One of the things we're going to be doing is that we would mix this panel section, and then it's going to be anchored by Nelson Etta. Nelson Etta is a broadcaster from TVC. Please celebrate him. Please celebrate him. It's also important to recognize the media organizations that are here. I saw Galaxy. Please let's celebrate Galaxy TV. Celebrate Galaxy TV. I also saw AIT. Please celebrate AIT. AIT, yeah. I also saw Broad Street Radio and TV. Please celebrate them. Please go ahead and celebrate them. Home Meals Food Network. Please celebrate Home Meals Food Network. Thank you so much. And every other person who have given in their support. Abuja is ready for us come 30th of October this month. Nelson, you want to stand with me and let's welcome this panel. If Maz is connected, let us know. We'll break the section and then we'll take it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of Nigeria's finest or foremost CEO. He's not the one that you know. It is actually the one that says he's the Chief Environmental Officer. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the CEO of Passion House Initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, a very old friend and CEO, right? This man has gone around Lagos, Nigeria, cleaning places. He cleaned Ajegule, cleaned Munshi. Please celebrate Alex Great Akigbe. Alex Great Akigbe. Please sit, Alex Great Akigbe. Whatever. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's also get on the panel Alex is going to be speaking on business and also on social. He's a social entrepreneur. Please celebrate him once again. Celebrate him once again. It's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I have my friend and brother who is also an aspiring clergy person. He flew in from Oka. This man is a socialist by all standards and educationist. Please welcome Eze Jude. Eze Jude. Please welcome Eze Jude. Welcome Eze Jude. Ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and celebrate him. Please go ahead and celebrate him. Awesome. Please keep the hand coming. 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 All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a young, passionate woman who is interested in governance. She is a linguist, a literary person. Ladies and gentlemen, she is a woman whose voice is strong in social and governance matter. Please welcome Taiwo Omolara. Beautiful. Taiwo Omolara. I think we need another mulch here. All right, please celebrate Taiwo Omolara, please. This section is the one I am looking out for. All right, don't forget we in Nigeria, we're celebrating goodness in people, in places, and in method. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of your ace retail as far as Lagos and Nigeria is concerned. A friend, a brother, and a colleague from the hood. All right, some of us, they did not born us with silver spoon. We created our own. All right, and the story has changed. The story has changed. You know, I was telling somebody about how that ordinary boy, I mean, listen, this project you are seeing, you couldn't have done it if it's by people's support. You can only do it if you have your own money. Am I with us? I take pride in not begging, right, so that we can have this amazing put out event. I mean, the entire budget for Lagos and Abuja is crazy for us as an organization, but we're so delighted and excited that we are doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate Nigerian's finest realtor. He is one man who is foremost and known for having created the brokerage system. He controls over 30,000 young people across Africa who are making so much money from real estate. This man is an Ajegule born. He is the boy from the hood. Plus, welcome Tony Aspire Kolawole. Please welcome this man. He's the CEO of Trabitat Real Estate. He's also the president of BRG, Billionaires Resource Group. He's a big man. He's a big man. He's a billionaire. Let's celebrate him. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to honor me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to honor me. I need another chair. I want to bring a big woman. In fact, she's the #1 supporter of this project. Thank you very much for taking attention on the dream. Now, let me. You think this is small? Wait, next year will blow your mind. I'm telling you honestly. You know you were there last year, right? This is times 10. Times 10. You know, for those of you who are flying with us to Abuja, it's going to be amazing. Like, it's going to be amazing. Next year, we're likely going to be doing a co-hotel, and Abuja will be doing the Transcorp Hilton. Yes, yes, yes. We will seat 5,000 people in a co-hotel. We're not saying it. It will happen. All right? And it's only going to happen because we are not pushing ourselves. It is God that would make it happen. Am I talking with us? So we're excited, we're believing, we're audacious, right? Why do something small when you can do it what? Big. The more, the merrier. Does it make sense? The more, the merrier. Ladies and gentlemen, I also have a father, a friend, whom I met from a time of crisis. And today, he has grown to become a man who I honor and respect so much for his work. His name is Mr. Okwe. Please celebrate Mr. Okwe for coming to honor me. He's a chartered accountant in all right. A lead chartered accountant. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, if Mrs. Fumi is on, do I have the other chair? Do I have the other chair? Please, I need that. Nelson, over to you. Let's hold on. I need the other chair, please. All right. So we're still waiting on Mazi. We're waiting for Barrister Adeshina Ogulano. Barrister Adeshina Ogulano was the man who is the leading voice on the NSAS panel, right? Leading voice on NSAS panel. He masterminded the release of Remose. How many of you know the Baba Ijesha case? Yes, so he's the leading voice on that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please celebrate Nelson as I pass the mic to him. All right, so the chair is coming. Please celebrate Mrs. Fumi of Whole Meals. Mrs. Fumi of Whole Meals. Okay, I've just been told that Mazi is on and ready. Mazi is on and ready. I've just been told that. Have you seen it? Audio. All right, so once it's up, please come in. Mrs. Fumi, please celebrate her. Please celebrate her. All of you need to hear Mazi. Mazi is the epitome of Nigeria integrity personified businessman and a politician. The name rings a bell, right? There are a few persons in Nigeria who are like that. I was a boy of 17, 18 years reading about men like Christopher Kolade. While I was reading about Daddy Christopher Kolade, people like Pakitayo Williams, who's the founder of Muson Center here that we are using. Great men. I mean, great men. So I come across the story of Mazi Sam Onwabunwa, and that story wowed me. And that man is also one of my dreams, and we're hosting him this year. He should have been here with us, but just this morning I got a message that he's unavoidably, like he cannot leave. Mazi is 71, and he looks very, very young, amazing, and all of that. Nelson, can we run this section? As Mazi comes on, we'll take the break, and then thank you very much.
Thank you. Can we please appreciate Signature for a great job done today? I'd like to first of all also ask, can we have more microphones? Because, you know, it would be tedious to be passing a microphone from down here up. So can we have more microphones on the panel, please? I think we have only 2 so far, the one I have and one more. So please, sir, if you don't mind, just down there. And by the way, good to see you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you for staying for this conference up until this hour. I mean, this is, for me, first of all, really inspiring to have young people in one room together talking about the future of this country and what we need to do by participating to make it work. That's a great deal for me. My name is Nelson Etta. By way of introduction again, I'm a broadcast journalist with TVC News, okay? I'm honored to have this wonderful array of intelligent men and women. I'm happy it's not just men on the table, because most of the times, stuffs like this, we only have men. And so I was really glad when I met the lady too who was speaking. And now on the panel, I have two ladies. And thank you, Ma, that they spreaded, this thing so that it's man, woman, in that way. Okay, we have two sessions bumped into this session here. We'll talk about economy, and we'll also talk about governance. The issue of governance for this country has been long time. Especially as people who are on the media. I mean, this is what we talk about every damn day, from morning to night. But we cannot get tired of talking about the issues that affect this country as it has to do with governance. We must not get tired of that, because once we do so, then we hand over the ball to people who will not take us where we want to go to. And I believe, especially after the results of the NSAS movement, I believe that as young people, of course, looking at the demography in the room, this is all young persons, that we have not just what it takes, but we are also able to participate actively in governance. I asked a question, okay, guys, I'm just laying a foundation before we get this thing rolling. If we were able to raise money to feed people on the street for weeks, to put charging ports on the street so people can charge their phones and iPads and laptops and all of those kind of stuffs, to buy mattresses and all the stuff that was done, and put sound and music, it costs quite a lot of money. If we had the coordinative ability to put money together and do that, please, I want to ask, don't we also have that kind of ability to put money together and sponsor young people, not for presidency, but let's get to the Senate, let's get to the Houses of Assemblies, let's get to the state Houses of Assemblies as well, okay? So I'd like to put that question first to Madam, because you have the microphone in your hands. Please, can we do that? Are we able to shift that kind of coordinative ability from feeding people on the streets to putting people in governance? There you go. Can somebody help me make sure our microphone is working, please? Technical guys.
Hello.
Okay.
All right, my name is Olufumi Oyelami. Okay, in respect to your question, I think we can do that because we pulled a lot of crowd during NSAS, and seeing people well coordinated, we're able to fit. We worked in love. We see, especially during the shooting and all of that, I saw the way people were caring for one another, even when they don't know each other.
Yeah.
So I feel that if we can do that, then we can sponsor anyone who is ready for the top. We can.
Let me ask you, sir, with the hat, and there's a microphone on your right hand. If we then can do that, why haven't we come to the point in this country as young people where we can come together and passionately, unitedly pursue and fix persons in different cadres of government in this country? Why haven't we done that?
Okay. Hello. Okay, fine. My voice is not so good, but you just bear with me. About a week now, I've been dealing with my voice. But if you say, when can we come to that point where we can do this? I will say that we have come to that point at different intervals for different reasons.
Okay.
Now, we're looking at it from the angle of the nation building. And when it comes to nation building, the challenge I have most times is everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be heard. I'm giving you money. I have something at the back of my mind I want to achieve. And if you're not ready to play along with me, I won't put the money down.
Yeah.
So now I think for me, the goal should be, what is the driving force?
Yeah.
Why should I put my money? Do we have that equality that somebody talked about, the first speaker talked about? Are we willing to stick our head out to say, okay, if I die, I die. If I perish, I perish. It's not just about me. Like I always tell people, there's this way I define the law of demand and supply. We used to say, okay, fine, we'll place a demand for something, and so the supply will be made available. But that shifted. Now there's a supply first, then before we make the demand. Do you get that? There's a supply. Then we can now place the demand because we know. So the place of knowledge is key.
Let me stay with you on that phrase, supply and demand. So are we as young people supplying enough of credibility, patriotism, accountability, and capacity? Are we supplying that enough that will then make the state to see us and demand those things and say, okay, you know what? We're going to give you the seat. Sit on here and let's see what you have. Are we supplying enough? Because it's important. That's a good question, right? Okay.
I'm actually laughing because when you say, are we supplying enough?
Yeah.
Now, sincerely speaking, somebody said age is not a function of numbers.
Yeah.
It's a function of the mind.
Yeah.
And so you say, are we supplying enough? I begin to look at it. You are doing something.
Yeah.
Fine. She is doing something.
Yeah.
I'm doing something.
Okay.
But then when you look at it from the collective point of view, now we will say we don't have that voice yet. Perhaps we don't have the stage. Because those that have been there before has refused to keep the stage, leave the stage for the so-called younger ones to take over.
I see you, sir, with the microphone. You want to say something? Go on, please. Please, somebody.
You
Okay.
rightly ask if we are actually
Supplying.
or commensurately supplying
Yes.
the requisite demand for leadership as young people.
Yes.
I remember as the president of my union in the university, I wasn't actually intending to contest. But when I saw the people coming to contest, in fact about the 3 or 4 candidates, I knew they were there to squander from the first year. So there and then I declared intention to contest.
To run, yeah.
And there was, because
Please, could you give him this other microphone, please?
so there was actually a paradigm shift in our actual. I really think we still have the significant number or the significant impact yet, but we are doing something little by little. They said that